I had the Putin story wrong of keeping Robert Kraft's Super Bowl ring. It's still funny, but I had it wrong, and I'm here to correct it. One thing about me, I'm either gonna correct something or I'll get rid of the old video, or sometimes do both. All right. The moral of the story is Trump looking up to Big Daddy Vlad. He want to be just like Big Daddy Vlad. You get what I'm saying, right? So, boom, Robert Kraft goes on a trip over there in Russia, right? With a bunch of elite bankers, rich, snobby guys. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Anyway, Putin sees Robert Kraft's Super Bowl ring, tries it on, puts it on his finger. The part that this is even darker, the part in which Putin says, I could unalive a man with this. That's crazy. I thought Robert Kraft said that to him. But anyway, Putin looks at the ring. It's like, I don't know, say whatever Russian accent you got. I could unalive a man with this. If you care, this is my Russian impression of what Putin said. I could kill a man with this. I went and watched Robert Kraft's interview just to make sure I got it directly from the source. But anyway, so after, you know what I'm saying, Robert Kraft puts his hand out because it's my Super Bowl ring. I own the Patriots. Give it back. And that's when Putin put it in his pocket, put it in his own pocket. And then 3 KGB secret police, whatever members just surrounded around Putin, and Putin walked away. This is even more sinister. It's actually not funny anymore. The other way I told it, I thought Putin pickpocketed it like a thief in the night. But instead, he low-key just deboed Robert Kraft. Now, the other part of the story still stays the same, which was after Putin left with Robert Kraft's Super Bowl ring. How you gonna let it? How you gonna let it? Anyway, Robert Kraft, I know you're a billionaire, bro. And I know you got to do things, the civil way. But I'm sorry, money or no money, I don't know if I let him take my ring, bro. That's like some shit off the wire. Like, you just can't take my ring. KGB gonna have to get me right there. They're gonna have to get me right there. Anyway, so Robert Kraft knows I gotta take this L, goes home, and then makes a joke somewhere about the ring or whatever. But anyway, he was inquiring, like, am I going to get my ring back? George Bush, the former president at the time, I think it was about 2005 or something like that, calls up Robert Kraft and was like, hey, man, we don't really want a national story here, so just let him keep the ring. They make another one. But yeah, that's the full story. Let's keep them. This is very trivial. No one else cares but us. But let's just keep the story right. And the same thing still applies to the girl who came up with the name Big Daddy Vlad. I hope she's doing okay.